Alright, just got out of that place. I wasn't going to do a podcast, but I decided to do one because I'm paranoid right now. I'm getting freaked out. I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack. Because I smelled something on my car when I parked at the dentist. And it smelled like it was burning or on fire. So when I got out, I put coolant in my water thing. And I waited. I actually went and got a hamburger. And I thought, okay, I just need meat, you know. Now I'm heading home. But I'm like totally freaking out. I don't know why. I've been doing so good. What the hell? I don't know if it's the heat or what. See, I'm fine when I'm stopped. I mean, I'm fine when I'm driving. It's just when I'm stopped, I start freaking out. I think it's not being able to have the air conditioner on and all that. Like, I mean, my car looks alright. But I don't know what that smell was, you know, when I stopped over there. Anyways, I went over there. They checked my tooth. They found it. It's not the tooth that I wanted done. It was a little one on the bottom. But now I got to get that worked on. Sucks. I need a root canal, which I really don't think I do. I think they just need to refill it and put a cap on it. Because I'm not having pain with air, you know, hot and cold or anything. I was just like, no, when I try to take a bite of something, it kind of stings. You know, I started feeling it like 4 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago. So I thought, yeah, and she goes, well, there's a cavity under the cavity. And it's all enclosed. She says too close to the root or something. And I was like, well, that other thing was close to the root. Dude, really? You gotta... So, anyways, now I have to wait for approvals. I probably won't get anything for a whole month. So I go, well, what happens if it's an emergency? Because I guess they can't do anything with it because they are saying that the root is bent, like it curves. So I have to go to a specialist. And I was like, what curving? But it's my bottom, so that's why, you know. It's kind of like, I don't have my wisdom teeth on the bottom pulled because of the same thing. Like, they need to be pulled, but they can't pull them. They won't pull them unless it becomes an absolute emergency. Like, if they become rotted or something like that. But until then, I have to wait it out. Because my roots are, I'm sitting right on a nerve. My wisdom teeth sit right on a nerve. So, if the slightest damage will affect my smile, or it could affect other things, you know. So, I almost took the chance, though, back then. Because I was like, well, just pull it. I'll take the chance. And they're like, you don't want to do that. And so I think this is the same thing. I hope nothing happens to my smile after all that money. After all that time and money and keeping them white and baking soda them out and all that crap. They better. See, I feel a little bit better now that I'm driving. Like, if there's air hitting my face and stuff. But when I sit still, then I'm just like start freaking out. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I want to lay down, take my nap. See what happens? My first day not exercising. That's why. It's probably because I didn't work out. But I guess we're going to work out tonight because I had a hamburger. A big hamburger. And I had it like the good kind, you know, where they have the homemade hamburger with everything, like everything on it. I haven't had one of those in a very, very long time. So we'll see how that works out. So I did make a decision what I'm going to do for my podcast for the next, I don't know, week. I think week or so. On Spreaker, you know, I talk about it here and there, but I never really had the same type of shows that I had on the other site. They were more mental health based because I'm able to have the call-ins and talk to people and help people that way. But I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about more mental health stuff because I've noticed on Spreaker, that there's a lot of people dealing with this stuff. And I see some people getting worse and some people getting better. So hopefully some of my podcasts will help out, you know. I hope. I mean, you don't have to listen, but maybe there's someone that would want to hear what I have to say or let me kind of help, and just don't tell anybody. You know, you don't have to tell anybody. I mean, I tell everybody my stuff because that's just how I am, and that's why I have a podcast. Because if I didn't do it on podcast, I'd be driving my family crazy. So I'd rather drive you guys crazy than my family, and that way they think I'm normal. Get it? Get it how it works? I just can't keep stopping, dude. Don't you understand? It's like 100 degrees out. My car's gonna overheat. I love my American car, but the thing is, it's old. And this heat has done a number on it. This is more of a car for the coast, not for the desert. There's a whole bunch of corn growing everywhere, so I guess that's kind of stuff to get ready for October, where they start having the mazes and stuff like that. The crops go really fast out here, you know. It'll be like one crop, you see them work it, and then the next day it's like completely empty, and then suddenly the next time you pass by it's a whole different crop of a different vegetable or something, and it just goes in stages. They have it so organized. There's so much food. Like, I could stop right here and I could get corn, and I don't know what's on the other side. They look like chilies. They kind of look like chilies. And then now we're getting into, I don't know what the hell these are. We just got done with potatoes, and what's cool is the crop out here, the potatoes are humongous. Oh my God. They're so huge. I don't know where they send them, because you don't see them in the stores out here. You gotta buy them off the corner. You know, the ones that come from the crops. But like my sister-in-law, okay, so like the other day, we were over there for that get-together, or one of the get-togethers, and I opened her fridge, and her crisper's filled with all these tomatoes, like just filled to the top. And I was like, where the hell you get all these tomatoes? They're humongous. It's because she's friends with all these people that do all the farming things out here. So sometimes she'll have like tons of wine grapes, all the potatoes, whatever they're harvesting, because I guess they're allowed to bring some home. They bring a certain amount home with them. So they just take like a whole bunch. Like one time she was working at Dryers, and that's like an ice cream place over here. And she just had boxes and boxes of ice cream. Like all the kids were all excited because everybody had to hurry up and eat them. Whatever didn't fit in the freezers of everybody's houses. And I wish I could do that, but I don't have any friends that do anything like that. I don't know anybody. Because I don't speak Spanish, so I'm sure I could if I was more social with my neighbors, if I wasn't such a bitch. There was like, that's that American lady. You don't talk to her, she's a bitch. And I'm really not. I guess I could be, because I get annoyed with their kids, you know. Their kids are always hitting their ball on my window. You've heard so many times, you can hear them while I'm doing my podcast. They're just all over the place. I catch them sitting on my car and things like that. And I don't even turn on the alarm anymore, because I know if they're playing out there and my alarm's on, my alarm will just keep going off because they keep hitting the ball and all that stuff on there. So maybe that's why they don't talk to me. I should try to be more friendlier. I mean, I'm pretty friendly for the most part. I really am. I just get annoyed at certain behaviors, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't have patience just for certain behaviors. And I try to ignore it because I try to keep in mind that some people are just, this is where I feel aged. Some people are just young. They don't know any better. You know, they're going to act the way they act because of their age. You know, they're just young. Especially the younger adults, you know. And I'm just like, oh, brother. I mean, I can only imagine what I was like when I was, you know, younger. But I don't think I was that annoying. Because I really didn't talk a whole lot, and I didn't communicate with many people because I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. I wasn't allowed to do nothing. You know, my parents actually showed up to my dance. Like the one dance I was allowed to go to. I go there and with my boyfriend, and oh my god, I had the biggest crush on him. I would have married him. I think if my parents didn't step in and ruin, like, sabotage, or coconuts. He got coconuts. Oh, they're fresh coconuts. Damn, I wish I had some cash. I don't carry cash. Okay, well, anyways. Hi. Oh, I know. They're pretty. This is the guy's like, 5 roses. He had blue roses there. Something blue. Okay, so where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. If they didn't sabotage that, I would have totally married him. I probably, that would have been my one and only husband. I know it. He was my first love. I loved him so much. I think he was Italian and German. He was so cute. But I think I ended up, you know, later hooking up with my ex. Is very similar to that guy. And my youngest son looks like that, looks like him too. So I don't know. I guess it's just one of those appearances I'm attracted to. You know, the dark hair, the blue eyes, freckles, you know, just like, I don't know, I think it's good looking, that combination. And then also, like, with people that are blonde. If they're blonde with green eyes, I always like the green eyes on blondes and stuff like that. And then people darker, I always like the mixed look, the more exotic, mixed nationality kind of look, where they're dark but they're light, at the same time. I've always been attracted to that. I don't know, I guess I'm more of I'm an equal opportunity thinking. I think they're all cute. I do. I think guys that are big are cute, good looking. I think guys that are thin are good looking. I guess it just depends on their personality. I actually do go for the personality. I will shoot down a good looking guy in 2 seconds if he's an asshole, or just a dick to people. I don't like them. I mean, they don't have to be a saint, but I just don't like them if they're arrogant, if they're mean in a way where they think, they're better than other people. Like arrogant. They're so willing to smash down everybody else because they think they're the shit. And that's where I'm just like, dude, all that tells me is that you're insecure. Okay, you're extremely insecure. Because you're not happy unless you hurt somebody else. Because either you're hurting, you have some major mommy-daddy issues, or you just never grew up. And so, I don't find that attractive. I mean, there's other girls out there like, oh, you're so funny. Oh, look, he's so... No, he's stupid. He looks like a fool. That's how I see it. You look like a fucking fool. But keep thinking you're looking good, That's my men topic. But yeah, okay, the topics I'm going to have for this upcoming week will be mental health. And this is the only time I have my show organized, where it's kind of, where it's organized pretty good for me. And pretty helpful. So I know no one at Spreaker has really heard any of those type of shows from me, but I do have a couple of podcasts that I uploaded to Spreaker when I first got here, kind of on that base, just a couple of them. But I'm going to try it, even though I really can't take calls. I mean, maybe after 1 or 2 shows like that, I'll have a segment where I'll try to set up to take calls. But yeah, so that's the goal for this week. I'm going to do that. Well, this weekend. And hopefully it'll help out somebody who is kind of going through stuff. I'm almost home though. Thank God. So far so good. I do feel a little better. I don't know if it's because I was in town. I started feeling like I was going to have a panic attack or what it was. Like I was just feeling scary, like just bad. I haven't felt like that for a while. I ran out of my vitamins about 3 weeks ago. So I know some of it is that, but I really can't buy any vitamins right now. Like last night I went on eBay to try to look for these vitamins. Oh, shit, dude, what are you doing? Stupid ass. Let someone just go, and he's all taking forever. dumbass. He's all looking at me like, it's like, no. Stupid ass cholo. He thinks he don't go ahead of me. Better learn how to count. I hate four-way stops sometimes, and there's always that one person. Well, I know the car just went ahead, but I'll just go anyways. I'll just go anyways because it must mean that it's my turn. Just ignore me. I gotta go home. I gotta take a nap. I just want to take a nap. Is that too much to ask? Oh yeah, okay, so I went on eBay and I was looking for these vitamins because these vitamins cost $60. And I did find it on eBay for $38. And I've been watching it. So, and every time I've been like, okay, the next sale, I'll go ahead and buy it. So then, last night I had like a $70 sale. So I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and buy it. And I went online, and what did I do? Oh no, I got sidetracked, and I started looking at my jewelry stuff. You know, I ran out of jump rings, I needed the earring hooks, and then some other stuff, and that's what I bought instead of my vitamins. Because I was sitting there thinking, well, okay, I can make so many earrings and sell them at such and such, and then the sooner I get them posted, you know, I was thinking like that, which is great and everything, but I should have just got my vitamins, because at least they would have been here by tomorrow. They're being shipped from California, so I know I'll get them like the next day or within 2 days. I mean, I guess I could have went to the store today too and got them, but I had to get a hamburger instead. See how complicated it is? It's like, what the hell? I feel so guilty spending money. I hate it. But I need this stuff. And I'm really excited about the thing I bought because remember those shrinky dinks that when you do the kids art? And I was like, oh my god, I feel like doing those. I really do. Like, I just want to color, you know, like child color. And since I decided the next show, if I do the next one, I'm just going to bring children's stuff. Like, I'm just going to do little girls' jewelry. Because for some reason, that is the base of my buyers. It's always the little kids. I don't know why. They just love my stuff. So I was going, okay, I'll just make just for little girls, you know, this next round. I'm just going to see how it goes. And so I thought about those shrinky dinks. And so I'm just going to make like shrinky dink little necklaces with matching earrings, you know, and a bracelet, like little fairies and stuff like that. I'm just going to do my own art, and I'll try to make a couple for adults, like, you know, for the adults I'll just make some kind of goth looking design or roses or something, and just kind of attach them to black lace or something. I think it's gonna come out different, but I think it's gonna work. So that's why I'm excited about it, because those were really cheap, and I just want to color. I'll think of something. So I already did the math for all of it. I should sell them at like really cheap for right now, you know, just to get the money in. But even at cheap, like it'd be like $7.50 a piece for these things I'm going to be making. And so the way I figured, I spent $20. Yeah, about $20 just on some of my supplies. The rest I already have, but $20. and it comes out to $600 worth of items when I'm done. So, see, that's how you work it. So then, even if you end up putting them on sale, you didn't lose any money. You just got to cover the cost of your supplies, and then give yourself a cushion for labor. So that's how you would get paid. And then you got to figure in the fees and things like that. So normally what I do, I just times it by 2 and add 20%. And then that's usually the cost of everything. Kind of like you would do in a retail, when you retail price. But with crafting, you could do your own thing. You don't have to do it that way. But I still do it that way out of habit. And usually when you do it that way, people can tell that the price is reasonable. It's like when you see something that okay, $8 is doable, but then you'll see it online and someone's charging $85. And that the supplies themselves aren't that much, and then you figure the time to make it was not that long, and then here's this person charging it for $85 because it's them, and you may get 1 or 2 buyers or a couple of buyers here and there, but unless you're unless you're branded pretty good, you're not going to make enough to pay rent, So you got to think of stuff like that. Kind of like the artists. Like, I used to get in arguments about it with other artists all the time, because they're like, okay, they did a painting, and let's say you go to the art walk, and they're charging $1,600. They're going, no, but this art is personal to me, and it's important to me. But it's like, okay, then don't sell it, or if you sell it, put it online or something, because the average person at the art walk could care less how personal it is to you. I mean, some of them will, but those people are more, unless they're actual dealers, the rest of them are more, they want decor art. Even though they don't think they do, they do. Okay, they're just whatever appeals to them. If they're into fishes, and you did a painting on these tropical fishes, they're going to buy the fishes. They don't care what you were feeling. They're not going to ask you, so what kind of mood were you in? They're just going to go, oh, these fishes will look great in my bedroom. Things like that. Okay, I'm going on a tangent, but it helped me. Thanks for listening. I made it home without my panic attack, but I might have it when I go inside. I don't know. All I know is I'm home. Yeah, I'm home. And it's 10 degrees hotter here than where I just came from. So whatever the temperature is over there, you add 10, and that's how hot it is over here where I live. Okay. All right, thank you guys for listening. Until next time.